tea has gone cold on the edge of the table. I'm tracing the grain of the wood where you sat. I'm trying to be strong, but I'm just not able to live in a silence as heavy as that. The January wind is a ghost in the curtain, whispering secrets we used to believe. I used to be whole and I used to be certain, but now I'm just the one destined to grieve. I found your old watch in the back of the drawer. The hands haven't moved since the day that you left. I'm standing on glass on this hollowed out floor, living the days in a beautiful theft. You didn't leave shouting, you didn't leave crying, you just faded out like a light in the hall. Now I'm the echo of a love that is dying, watching the last of the winter leaves fall. And it's a softly forever, a quiet goodbye, like the pale shade of gray in a 2026 sky. No thunder or lightning, just a slip of the hand, and a house made of cards turning back into sand. You promised me always in a voice like a prayer, but always is just empty space in the air. It's a long, lonely road that I'm walking together, with a ghost of a love that was softly forever. Is there a way to unknow how you taste, to get back the years that I'm starting to waste? I'm a curator now of the things we once said, building a monument here in my head. But the ink is all fading and the pages are thin, and I don't know where I should even begin. Made of cards turning back into sand. You promised me always in a voice like a prayer, but always is just empty space in the air. It's a long, lonely road that I'm walking together, with a ghost of a love that was softly forever, softly forever. The lights getting dim, softly forever. Where do I begin? I'm closing my eyes and I'm letting you go into the 20s, winter and snow. Forever, it was softly forever, just a whisper, goodbye. hallway light is flickering again, the way it did when we were more than friends. I reach across the mattress in the dark, but only find the cold and quiet parts. I'm practicing the way I use your name, trying to make it sound without the pain, but the syllables are heavy on my tongue, like a song that ended right as it begun. And I'm still standing in the garden of the life we tried to grow, holding on to shadows that I know I should let go. I promised I would stay until the stars ran out of light, but now I'm just a ghost kept awake by the night. It's a long, lonely road and I've run out of pride, searching for the place where I was by your side. I saw your sister at the grocery store. She looked at me like she doesn't know me anymore. A polite little smile and I hope you're doing well, while I'm standing in a house that's an empty shell. I kept the book you gave me on the shelf. I'm trying to find the pieces of myself, but the ink is smudged where my tears hit the page. I'm a prisoner of love in an open cage, and I'm still standing in the garden of the life we tried to grow, holding on to shadows that I know I should let go. I promised I would stay until the stars ran out of light, but now I'm just a ghost kept awake by the night. It's a long, lonely road and I've run out of pride, searching for the place where I was by your side. Is there a version of us in a different world, where the banners of our love are still unfurled, where the forever didn't crumble into never again, and I didn't have to learn how to live without my best friend? I'm still standing in the garden of the life we tried to grow, holding on to shadows that I know I should let go. I promised I would stay until the stars ran out of light, but now I'm just a ghost kept awake by the night. It's a long, lonely road and I've run out of pride, still looking for the place where I was by your side. By your side, I was supposed to be right there by your side. Now the wind is cold and the bed is wide, and there's nobody left here by my side, just the memory of you by my side. I've walked through crowds of 1,000 faces, searching for a light I used to know. I've been back to all our familiar places, watching the embers of us lose their glow. I tried to find your laugh in a stranger's eyes, I try to find your warmth in a different hand, but the more I look, the more I realize I'm just building castles on shifting sand. world keeps moving, the seasons are turning. People are falling in love in the street, but I'm still here with a slow motion burning, and a rhythm of life that's missing a beat. I've tried the whiskey and I've tried the silence. I've tried to pretend I'm finally free, but memory is a beautiful violence that keeps bringing you back to me. Because there is no one like you, no one who sees the world the way you do. I could travel the earth, I could sail every sea, but I'd only find versions of who we used to be. It's a lonely crown and a bitter truth to hold, that the rest of the world has gone gray and cold. In a garden a million, it's painfully true. There is no one, there is no one like you. Tell me that different doesn't mean worse, but losing your magic is my living curse. They say I'll find another to fill up the space, but they haven't seen the light that lives in your face. You're the original, the one of a kind, and I'm just the shadow you left behind. It's a lonely crowd and a bitter truth to hold, that the rest of the world has gone gray and cold. In a garden of millions, it's painfully true. There is no one, there is no one like you. I've looked in the mirror, I've looked in the rain, I've looked for a way to outrun the pain, but the stars are all dim and the sky is just blue, because there is no one, no, there is no one, there is no one like you, just you. I'm still walking in the circles that you drew around my feet, watching shadows of our old ways dancing on the street. I haven't changed the sheets yet, I'm still breathing in the ghost of the person in the world that I used to need the most. The clock is ticking forward, but I'm frozen in the frame. I still wake up in the darkness, trying to whisper out your name. They tell me I am hollow, they say that I've gone thin, that I'm letting all the bitterness and winter settle in. But they don't know the gravity, they don't know the pull of a heart that's overflowing, while the rest of me is full of nothing. 'Cause I'm still under your spell, and the walls are closing in, tracing every memory like a needle on my skin. You're 1,000 miles away now, in a different kind of light, but you're the only thing I'm seeing in the middle of the night. It's a beautiful addiction, it's a prison made of gold, holding on to promises that I was never meant to hold. Yeah, I'm still under your spell, I'm a captive of the weak, in a world that's moving on but won't set me free. I saw you at a distance, just a flicker in the rain, and for a heartbeat I forgot the rhythm of the pain. I reached into my pocket for the key I used to keep, before I realized the secret was a mountain way too steep. You're smiling at a stranger, looking light and looking new, while I'm still wearing every scar I gathered loving you. Break the glass and let me out, or pull me in for good. I'd undo every I love you if I only thought I could. But there's a magic in the wreckage, there's a fever in the ache, and I'm just waiting for the part of me that hasn't had to break. Cause I'm still under your spell, and the walls are closing in, tracing every memory like a needle on my skin. You're 1,000 miles away now, in a different kind of light, but you're the only thing I'm seeing in the middle of the night. It's a beautiful addiction, it's a prison made of gold, holding on to promises that I was never meant to hold. Yeah, I'm still under your spell, I'm a captive of the weak, in a world that's moving on but won't set me free. Under your spell, I'm still falling. Under your spell, I hear you calling, but it's just the wind and the rain on the glass, watching the ghosts of our forever past. Under your spell, still, always. I'm standing in the kitchen where the air is getting thin, tracing all the places where your laughter used to win. The deck of cards is scattered, but the deck is short and ace. Just like the hollow feeling of this quiet empty space. I found a coin behind my ear, a trick you used to do, but I can't find the secret to disappearing like you. We were a sleight of hand, a flicker in the dark, a sudden rush of lightning, a wild and holy spark. But the smoke is clearing out now, and the mirror's all a crack, and I'm looking for a wonder that I can't ever get back. 'Cause there was magic between us, or so I believe. Now I'm just the audience, the one who was deceived. You pulled the world from under me and left me in the air, reaching for a velvet ghost who isn't even there. The stage is getting lonely and the spotlight's turning blue. What happened to the magic between me and you? Me and you. I saw your silhouette tonight against the neon rain, a momentary vision that brought back every pain. I reached out for your sleeve, but my hand just passed right through. A final act of silence from the one I thought I knew. You're walking through a different life, a different kind of show, while I'm still stuck in memories that I can't let go. They say the greatest trick is making people see a world that isn't real, a world that couldn't be. I'm staring at the exit, I'm staring at the floor, waiting for the rabbit to come hopping through the door. There was magic between us, or so I believe. Now I'm just the audience, the one who was deceived. You pulled the world from under me and left me in the air, reaching for a velvet ghost who isn't even there. The stage is getting lonely and the spotlight's turning blue. What happened to the magic between me and you? Me and you. The magic is gone with the wind. The places where we ended and where we begin, just an empty hat, just a broken wand, and a forever that's gone to the great beyond. Magic, it was only a trick. I'm sitting on the porch as the daylight starts to dim, watching shadows stretch across the places where you've been. The house is far too quiet, the hallways are too wide, and there's no more room for us to go and run and hide. I look up at the ceiling, then I look up at the sky, searching for a reason or a better kind of why. But the answers never come, and the clouds just drift along, leaving me to hum the ghost of our favorite song. You always had a way of finding light inside the gray, of making me believe that we could find a better way. I kept your old denim jacket, the one with the frayed sleeve, because it's the only part of you that didn't have to leave. I see your silhouette in every stranger's passing stride, a slow and steady ache that I can no longer hide. The world is moving forward into the 22 it's cold, but I'm still clinging to a story that's already been told. Because you're the star in my heart, the one that won't go out, the only voice I hear above the static and the doubt. You're 1,000 light years distant, but you're burning in my chest, a beautiful reminder that I never got to rest. The sky is full of diamonds, but they all look pale and blue, because they don't have the fire or the gravity of you. I'm standing in the dark and I'm falling all apart, reaching for the light of the star in my heart. Oh, they say the stars eventually burn until they die, that they leave a hollow hole inside the fabric of the sky. But even if you're gone, the light is traveling still, climbing up the valley and cresting over the hill. I'm a navigator lost without a compass or a map, falling through the silence of this 2020 you're burning in my chest, a beautiful reminder that I never got to rest. The sky is full of diamonds, but they all look pale and blue, because they don't have the fire or the gravity of you. I'm standing in the dark and I'm falling all apart, reaching for the light of the star in my heart. Till the 22 BC, winter turns the embers into flame. You're still there, in the center of it all, my beautiful star. We're sitting in the kitchen where the light goes to die, tracing constellations in the corners of our eyes. The kettle screaming loud, but we don't hear a thing. We're just two birds waiting for the winter to sting. I'm memorizing lines around your mouth when you frown, watching all the bridges in the city burn down. I ask you if you're staying, but you look at the floor, and I find the answer right behind the door. Words are just anchors that we throw in the deep. Promises are secrets that we never could keep. But the air between us is heavy and thin, and I know the battle that I'm never gonna win. 'Cause you got eyes that say it all before the first tear even starts to fall. They're telling me sorry, they're telling me go. Everything your lips are too afraid to let show. It's a long distance stare from across the room, a beautiful garden that'll never quite bloom. Yeah, you got eyes that say it all, and I'm just a shadow that's watching you fall. Watching you fall. I remember when they sparkle like a city at night, when I was the only thing that kept them in sight. Now they're clouded and distant like a storm on the coast, looking through me like I'm already a ghost. You're reaching for your jacket, you're checking the time, but your gaze is a confession of a silent crime. Don't say a word, don't try to explain, don't try to wash away the salt in the rain. I've read the final chapter in the way that you blink. I'm standing on the edge and I'm starting to sink. 'Cause you got eyes that say it all before the first tear even starts to fall. They're telling me sorry, they're telling me go. Everything your lips are too afraid to let show. It's a long distance stare from across the room, a beautiful garden that'll never quite bloom. Yeah, you got eyes that say it all, and I'm just a shadow that's watching you fall. They say it all, the goodbyes are written in the blue and the gray. The way you look away, the way you're already miles away. Eyes that say it all, and now the silence is the loudest call. I still set the table for two every night, watching the candles burn out of spite. The silence is screaming your name in the hall. I'm still waiting for shadows to move on the wall. I found your old sweater tucked under the bed. It still smells like promises we never said. The clock on the mantle is ticking so loud, but time is a ghost in a fast-moving crowd. I'm reaching for nothing, I'm grasping at air, forgetting for seconds that you aren't there. We used to have a heartbeat in sync. Now I'm just standing right on the brink of a memory that's fading, a love out of breath. Loving you slowly is a beautiful death. My chest is a hollow, a wide open space, searching for rhythm in a rhythmless place. How do I breathe when the melody's gone? How does a heartbeat just carry on? I saw your reflection in a window downtown. The world kept on moving, but I nearly drowned. I reached for your hand, but I touched cold glass, watching the ghosts of our forever past. You're a song I can't hum, a book I can't close, a thorn in my spirit that grew from a rose. They say that it heals, they say that it mends, but where does the ache of a soulmate end? I'm out of alignment, I'm falling apart. There's a ghost in the machinery of my heart. Standing right on the brink of a memory that's fading, a love out of breath. Loving you slowly is a beautiful death. My chest is a hollow, a wide open space, searching for rhythm in a rhythmless place. How do I breathe when the melody's gone? How does a heartbeat just carry on? In sync, we were so perfectly in sync. Now it's just a thought in the dark, just a spark in the rain. Left side heavy, right side empty. The porch light is humming the low, lonely tune, and the shadows are stretching across the front room. You're standing there leaning against the door frame, and for the first time in years I can't speak your name. The suitcase is heavy, the car's in the drive. I'm barely hanging on, I'm barely alive. There's a million reasons why we shouldn't stay, but I'm begging for one thing before you walk away. I see the regret of your jaw, the most beautiful ruin that I ever saw. We fought through the winter and bled through the spring, but silence is now the most permanent thing. Don't tell me you're sorry, don't tell me it's time, don't tell me that losing you isn't a crime. Just give me a second to pretend that you're mine before we both cross that final cold line. So just kiss me like the world isn't breaking in two, like there isn't a highway between me and you. Kiss me like the clock hasn't run out of sand, like the future is still something we can withstand. I know that it's over, I know that we're through, but for one hollow moment let the lie feel like true. Before you let go of my shaking hands, kiss me like you're staying. Let the taste of you linger when the house goes to sleep, a promise of salt that I'm destined to keep. It's the cruelest kindness, it's a sweet jagged blade to remember the warmth of the fire we made. Just one more breath, then I'll let you go. Just one more breath, so I finally know. Clock hasn't run out of sand, like the future is still something we can withstand. I know that it's over, I know that we're through, but for one hollow moment let the lie feel like true. Before you let go of my shaking hands, kiss me like you're staying. Close your eyes and let the memory burn before the engine starts and the wheels begin to turn. Just one last time, one last time, kiss me. And then you can go. Kiss me. I'm still finding your hair on the car seat and the ghost of your laughter in the hall. It's the way that the bitter and the sweet meet every time I look at the pictures on the wall. You had a way of making the rain feel like a blessing, and a way of making sorry sound like home. Now I'm just a hollow man, second guessing how I'm supposed to breathe in this house alone. 'Cause the way you love me was a quiet fire, a soft place to land when the world got loud. It was everything a heart could ever desire, a silver lining on the darkest cloud. But the way you love me is a ghost I'm chasing, a memory that I can't quite outrun. Now I'm just a shadow, slowly erasing everything we did under the sun. Yeah, the way you love me was the only way I knew. I walked past our bench in the park today, and I saw a couple sitting where we used to be. I wanted to warn them, I wanted to say that forever is a debt you can't pay for free. I'm still wearing the watch that you bought me, but the hands haven't moved since the day that you left. I'm unlearning the lessons that you taught me about how to be happy and how to be blessed. 'Cause the way you love me was a quiet fire, a soft place to land when the world got loud. It was everything a heart could ever desire, a silver lining on the darkest cloud. But the way you love me is a ghost I'm chasing, a memory that I can't quite outrun. Now I'm just a shadow, slowly erasing everything we did under the sun. Yeah, the way you love me was the only way I knew. It wasn't a storm and it wasn't a flood. It was a slow beating rhythm inside of my blood. It was the good morning text and the tea by the bed. It was all of the beautiful things that you said. And that's why it hurts, and that's why it's cold. 'Cause I'm holding a story that's already been told. Was a quiet fire, a soft place to land when the world got loud. It was everything a heart could ever desire, a silver lining on the darkest cloud. But the way you love me is a ghost I'm chasing, a memory that I can't quite outrun. Now I'm just a shadow, slowly erasing everything we did under the sun. The way you love me, still feel it sometimes in the dark. The way you love me left a beautiful permanent mark. But the way you love me is a door that's been closed, and I'm just a man that the memory chose. The way you love me, it was so beautiful. The way you love